Hey guys, how's it going? I wanted to come on and do a video. I'm reading ahead here, so I thought that this would be a good opportunity to come on and show you guys some rooting, I guess. What I'm working on at this moment is building on the swirl. So my swirl is going like this. Okay, I don't know if you can see that real good. I am using a premium yearling. It does have a wave to it. So I'm using 42G, of course, needle. And I do a mixture of mono and micro rooting. So I'm going to go ahead and just show you here how I do that. I'm going to want to bring my swirl around this way to blend in with the rest of the hair that's going to be there. As you can see, this hair is also going the same way. I don't usually map the head, as I've told you before, because I just don't like to mark on my dolls. And also I just like to do it without the map, because I can change it up however I want, and usually I've read so many ads that I can kind of just see it in my mind on how I want to do it. So it may sound strange, but I can see the lines. So this is how I do. I turn my hair. I hold my needle. You're going to want to hold it as close to the scalp as you can, flat. And then in. And just make sure you keep in the same direction and close to the other hair as possible. And there we have one hair per hole. Hope you guys can see that. You should, because it's dark hair. This is a brown black, actually. Okay. Let's see if I can show this from a different angle. See, my swirl's starting. It's kind of like yin yang. Starting right here. This one's starting here. Okay. So I'll show you a little bit more on how I do that. And always remember, guys, when you're first starting ahead, go in and look and see how far your needle is pushing in the hair. Because I have been burnt before. Big time. I rooted an entire head, and the hair started falling out, and I had to redo it. And it wasn't the fact that my needle wasn't pushing the hair in. It was, because I checked it. It was the fact that the hole that the needle made, the hole that the needle made was so big. Well, big as in terms of rooting. It was big, and the hair was so fine that the hair was easily pulling right back out of the hole. So it was terrible. It's been for like years ago, but still, I still have really bad memories of that. It was terrible, terrible, terrible. So, anyway. And I did end up selling the baby as a boo-boo because I didn't want to give somebody a doll that had, you know, been rooted twice, because the needle I was using made holes and it didn't look so well. So, but anyway, you live and you learn, and that's how you get better and better and better. So, now looking back on it, it was kind of funny, but oh my goodness, at the time I was tripping big time. So, anyway, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go, like I told you, I'm going to bring this on down, and I'm just going to start blending everything in. And then sometimes what I'll do, because I don't map the head, I'll go ahead and envision in my mind what I'm doing, and then I'll just go ahead and root my guidelines, and then just follow them like that. So, but I mean, you definitely, I recommend mapping the head if it's easiest for you. And just remember, guys, if you get a hole that is too plugged, just get your tweezers and pull out. And one thing I'm looking at here, I don't know if you guys can see that or not because it is so small, but there's like a half hair here. I don't know. It's like one of those little tails you get. And as you can see, when I pull out, it's making it longer, so it may have just rooted it too far in. But this, you know, this isn't a formal tutorial by any means. This is just kind of showing you my techniques, and hopefully it can help you if you're struggling with rooting, which a lot of people does. I know I did for a very long time, but if you're struggling with rooting, maybe this can help improve your technique so that you can do better and be more confident in your rooting. Rooting is my least favorite thing to do because it's so time consuming and tedious. Excuse me, guys. But once you get to the point that you're confident in your rooting and everything's turning out like it should, it becomes a lot more enjoyable for you. And when that happens, you're less stressed and more confident, and rooting doesn't seem as bad when that happens. And I get a habit of going too far up the hair, way up here, but really you want to try to start your rooting about right here, so you can make sure you get that inside the head. I know it looks like I'm just kind of punching holes in the hair, but actually I can envision exactly where I'm placing them. And you will too, eventually. And it's okay right now if you don't. You can always, I mean, it's going to take you longer, but you can always do one hair and pull, like one hair and pull out and see where you rooted it and so forth. But I just like rooting a few in and then pulling out my hair and then rooting another few in, pulling out my hair. That's what's easiest for me. Yeah, I think it looks fairly good, so. And with this hair, I usually don't use as much long hair. But with this hair, it's got a medium wave to it. And I tried cutting, you know, like I always do. I'll take the hair shaft and cut so I can root. I have usually, yeah, about that much. But with this hair, I don't know. I think it's maybe because of the wave in it. But when I double it up and then cut it to root it in, it lets off these short little ugly hairs, and I don't know, it looks terrible. So I just decided to go ahead and go with the flow and just have really long hair, and then I'll cut it off from there. I know it's quite a bit of a waste, but there's really nothing I can do about it at this point. So, alright guys, I hope this helped you in some way, and I hope you benefit from it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments, and I'll try my best to answer. See if you can see that one. Oh, good. There you go. But I'll try my best to answer. And as always, I hope you guys have a great day, and God bless you. Bye, guys.